So I'm Mark Pennington. I'm the Group Financial Controller at Tarsus Group. I'm also the CFO for our medical division. Actually, we're a really entrepreneurial organisation, and we like to take advantage of change in the marketplace. So change is our friend. We're not scared of it, but we need to be prepared to act on it. And so understanding our business is critical to allow us to take advantage of those changes. We previously used a system, Hyperion Enterprise, which was end of life at that point in time. It had been not particularly well maintained by our company, and as a result we had lots of unreconciled master data structures. Our reporting was very poor, and in fact I think we spent more time reconciling than analysing the outputs of that system. It was also on a out-of-date IT infrastructure as well, and we couldn't really maintain it anymore, so we were really struggling with that system. The key thing for us was really the time that we were putting in every single month into getting the data into the right shape and being able to know that we could rely on it. It was extremely time-consuming. So very manual workarounds. It may take a day to turn around a relatively straightforward report. And obviously from our board's perspective, those kind of delays were not what they were looking for, so it was particularly challenging for them. And so we went through a very long selection process, and there were a couple of things that stood out for us with Tagetik. I think the sales approach was very consultative. The team were able to not only talk to, but demonstrate how they could solve our key issues. We were very clear on what we wanted to solve, and they could do that. I think the second thing that we really liked, we wanted to move to a cloud-type solution, but we were worried about a lack of structure and being overly reliant on a key individual around building a very flexible structure. And Tagetik had the nice balance sitting in the middle. So it was the flexibility of the cloud, but lots of structure around the process so that we weren't really reliant on individuals, but the system itself. I think the other key point as well is we operate in a lot of countries in the world. So to be able to deliver a solution that is easily accessible globally is much easier in a cloud-based solution than when we host something ourselves. I think for our business specifically, which is probably a little bit different to other companies, we have a lot of small teams around the world. So we run trade shows and events. Each one of those will have its own accounting team. That accounting team might be an individual, or certainly no more than 2 or 3 people. So they don't have the time or the skill set to be doing complex layers of reporting. So we really needed something which is very simple from an end user perspective, but in the center gives us complex and reliable information so that we can use that for our group modeling. What's the biggest impact? I think we can model things so much more quickly. We understand our business, we can deliver those bits of analysis to the board on a much more timely basis. I think where it's impacted my team the most is really the amount of time that we spend understanding and reconciling data. We can trust the system so much more. I think we've probably taken the best part of a week out of our close process just because it's such a smooth process, it's very well structured, and we have lots of checks and balances as we go through. And so it's accelerated our timelines, and it's meant we have much better data. When it comes to innovation, what we can do is a lot more flexible and timely reporting for our board. Understanding the data and the base data allows us then to do better modelling, quicker modelling, and I think that helps support the business decisions in the way that we move forward. I think the platform as a whole, as a concept, I think we hear it being bandied around in lots of different places, not just finance, but every single function of any business these days. And it's absolutely critical to be able to support future growth and innovation. Once you have a platform and you can build things upon it, it's easy to plug things in, add extra things onto it. So with regards to the finance system and with Tagetik and our journey, we probably only started our journey on the platform. We use the consolidation, we use our monthly forecasts. We're already now building out our CDM of our financial statements, and we're looking to XBRL. And we can see the real opportunity there, and we're quite excited to go on that path with you guys. For us, the implementation was a huge success. There's lots of areas that we could point to, but ultimately it's managed by the fact that it delivered what we wanted it to and what you promised you would. It delivered that on time, and it delivered that on budget. I don't think I could really ask for much more on an implementation.